T-shirts emblazoned with highly offensive slogans have been pulled from sale on Amazon after a storm of protest. The Solid Gold Bomb company has apologised over the tops, which advocated rape and domestic violence against women, saying the slogans had been mistakenly generated by a computer. Here's Asha Tanner.
First, it was the controversy over how it pays its taxes. Now Amazon is back in the firing line over the sale of some of its made-on-demand T-shirts. The row erupted after the internet retailer listed clothes from a US firm, Solid Gold Bomb, with offensive Keep Calm slogans, including Keep Calm and Hit Her, Knife Her, as well as Rape Her.
Obviously, I think the manufacturers are very much at fault here as well, but at the end of the day, Amazon has a choice to make. It does have a role to play in society. It is obviously incredibly influential, and they have to make a decision regarding social responsibility.
Today, there was outrage on Twitter.
Seriously? Someone needs to lose a job over that. Rape T-shirt. Amazon offered Hit Her tops.
Rape T-shirt. Amazon offered Hit Her tops. And we wonder why this kind of violence is becoming all too common.
Hey Amazon UK, any chance you could not sell clothes inciting domestic violence?
Seriously thinking of boycotting Amazon UK forever for even thinking about stocking this vile item.
We tried contacting Amazon for an interview. They told us those items are not available for sale. The T-shirts were pulled shortly after 10:30 this morning. Keep Calm and Carry On was a wartime slogan produced by the British government in order to boost morale. It played to our national stereotype. Since then, there have been a number of variations on the saying. A computer program picks random words from a selection of verbs. Some of them don't make any sense. Keep calm and code her, whereas others are offensive. Solid Gold Bomb has issued an apology on its website and accepted responsibility for the error.
I think that companies can be responsible in the techniques they use, and they can think carefully about what the results of the techniques they apply might be. But I think, we can't as a society build out human error.
No more violence! No more violence!
Both companies may have been swift to react, but the mistake comes just weeks after a global campaign against violence towards women, an issue activists say is no laughing matter.
Well, with me now, the Labour MP for Worsley and Eccles South, Barbara Keeley, who has been commenting about the T-shirt row on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, Twitter's not exactly the court of appeal, and we need to keep it in perspective. And that said, these were deeply offensive slogans, but it is just a horrible human error between humans and computers, isn't it?
Yes, but if it was a shop window, in Oxford Street, there'd be somewhere where people go to make their complaints. People now make their complaints on social media, and companies like Amazon, global companies on the internet, have to take that seriously. It does appear as if they haven't been doing so.
Well, you certainly got stuck in. Did you get any satisfaction from the company, or did they ignore you pretty much like they ignored us, I have to say?
Absolutely not. When I made some comments last night, and when I checked this morning, both on their main Twitter account and on their customer services Twitter account, no comments at all.
What should they do, in your view?
Well, I think they should have a mechanism for checking that these sort of offensive objects aren't for sale. As you know, if it was in a high street store, they would have a mechanism. If they're having people uploading these offensive sort of objects onto their website, they must have a way of checking it. But they must deal with the public on social media. They must deal with complaints as they come in. And I think, frankly, it's a PR disaster for them.
That's probably true, but also it begs the question, why did someone come out from any of these companies? Because it's not just Amazon, they are the clearinghouse, not the manufacturers here. But nobody seems to have come out and simply explained how this could possibly have happened. And that's what's leaving people befuddled. How could you have, for instance, rape in a computer algorithm or whatever it was?
Well, clearly you shouldn't have. Whoever, we can't just, a manufacturer, supplier can't just blame things on a computer. That's rather weak. Amazon can't just blame things on a computer. That should have been stopped. If it was going through a dictionary, rape should have been taken out of it. We have to, as your article has shown there, bear in mind that there was that terrible rape and murder happening in India. There was another one in South Africa just a couple of weeks ago. These are very sensitive areas, and it's just not acceptable for a supplier, for a marketplace like Amazon to go ahead with that.
And in brief, Amazon is a world-dominating company increasingly so. They're on something of a hat-trick, at least in the UK. There's
Absolutely.
the issue of them destroying the high street booksellers, the issue of tax avoidance, now this.
Well, in fact, people were threatening very readily last night to go on a boycott. And I think you have to ask yourself, how many times can Amazon just ignore a mass of people on social media that are their customers that are saying, we will boycott them. They didn't respond, and they're going to suffer if they keep doing that.
Well, we shall see in the coming days. Barbara Keeley, thanks very much.